Aikens, age 19.
Daryl Aikens, age 52.
Tim Aikens, age 21.
Imagine you are a member of the United States Coast Guard, and you have received word that you have completed your duty in the U.S. Coast Guard, and you are able to go home and see your family for the first time in several years. Imagine the excitement your family is feeling to get to see you. Then on your drive home, you suddenly get struck by a drunk driver and lose your life. Your family is devastated, and you will never get the chance to have your own family. This is a true story that happened to my great uncle when he was 20 years old. My family suffered a great loss. And this didn't have to happen, but it did, due to a poor decision of a stranger under the influence of alcohol. Driving while intoxicated is not only against the law, but also impairs your judgment and your reaction time, and is very dangerous to not only you, but the innocent people around you. Driving under the influence is highly illegal and is punishable by law in many different ways. If a driver is found guilty of drinking and driving, the driver of that vehicle can receive a DUI, drinking under the influence, which is a very serious charge that will be placed on your permanent record. If a driver is found with 0.08% alcohol in their bloodstream, they can have their license revoked for 6 months and face possible prison time. With that being said, if somebody receives a DUI, it will be hard for that person to find a job. Bosses will not want to hire someone who has had their license revoked and is not a dependable, respectable person. State Patrol is cracking down on drinking while intoxicated, and have no tolerance for it. If you get caught, you will face serious life-altering changes that could have been easily prevented. According to the National Council on Alcoholism and Drug Dependence, when alcohol is consumed, many of the skills that safe driving requires, such as judgment, concentration, comprehension, coordination, visual activity, and reaction time, become impaired. While under the influence of alcohol, people begin to get a certain confidence about them, making themselves believe that they are fine and able-minded enough to drive, which is not true. Alcohol takes over your body and all of your senses, essentially leaving you helpless. Alcohol affects everybody in different ways. Some people become relaxed when drinking. Drinking oftentimes makes the driver feel sleepy or drowsy, which may cause to a driver falling asleep behind the wheel. According to the Life Saver, this year alone, 10,800 people will die in a drunk driving car accident. That's one person every 50 minutes that will die from an alcohol-related car crash. All of these lives lost because of a dumb or selfish decision made by another person. What's even more saddening is the fact that our generation leads the death toll of fatalities in drunken car accidents. Out of 10,800 people that die every year in a car accident, 6,000 of those people are teenagers. 1 in 13 deaths are due to an alcohol-related crash. If these statistics don't scare you, I don't know what will. In conclusion, driving is a privilege that is taken for granted. The second someone intoxicated gets behind the wheel of a car, the risk of a unnecessary accident is a possibility. Innocent people's lives are ripped away from them every day from the selfishness of drunk drivers. Families lose loved ones, and for what? My message to you is this. Drunk driving is not worth risking your own life or someone else's life to have fun. Don't risk your futures by impairing yourself and possibly killing or causing harm to others. So next time you have a drink, realize that you could be saving a life if you don't get behind the wheel. Thank you for listening to my persuasive speech today. I hope you have all gained more knowledge over drunk driving, and please be safe.